Hi friends, we are again back. So welcome to UNS classes. Let's discuss previous year questions. The question is, which of the following statement is not correct? The options are A. The pyramid of number in a grassland ecosystem is upright. Option B. Pyramid of biomass in C is generally inverted. Option C. Pyramid of biomass in C is generally upright. And the final option is pyramid of energy is always upright. So as usual, before going to the answer, let's discuss about the ecological pyramids. So from this question itself, we got different idea of pyramids. So let's see what are ideas we got and discuss each options separately. So from this question we came to know that ecological pyramids are of two types, upright and inverted, and the pyramids are divided into different bars. Each bar is called the trophic level, right? Now from the question we got that there are different types of pyramids such as pyramid of biomass, pyramid of number, and pyramid of energy, right? So in the pyramid of biomass, it is measured or its unit is gram per meter square, and the unit of pyramid of number is number of individuals in a trophic level, or we can say that number of individuals in a trophic level or at a given point of time. And pyramid of energy, it is measured in kilojoules. So see the first option, pyramid of number in a grassland ecosystem is upright. So if you see this slide, it's pyramid of numbers. So let's go in detail. So pyramid of numbers means the unit will be the number of individuals in a trophic level or at a given in a unit area. So if we take a unit area in a grassland, the number of grasses. So let's start drawing it. We will draw the first bar of a trophic level. In that first bar, in a unit area, the number of grasses may be like this. Let it be something, right? We will have so many grasses. So in the second trophic level will be the first herbivore that feed on the grasses. So compare the number of grasshoppers in a unit area with the number of grasses in the same unit area. It will be high or less? It will definitely be less, right? The number of grasshoppers will be less in a unit area with compared to the number of grasses in the same unit area. So when we draw the next bar, will it be bigger than this bar or smaller than this bar? It will be smaller, right? So the number of grasshoppers will be lesser compared to this grass. So let's draw some grasshoppers like this. So in the second trophic level, who will come? That feeds on grasshopper, or we can say primary carnivore, let it be rat. So in a unit area, the number of rat will be high or less compared to the number of grasshoppers in the same unit area. It will be less only. So when we draw the next bar, it will be bigger or smaller? Yes, it will be smaller, right? We will get rats here, rat. And in the next trophic level that consumes on the rat, that may be snakes. So similarly, as I told here, if we take a unit area, the number of rats in that unit area compared to the number of snakes in the same unit area, the number of which one will be high, the snake or the rat? The rat will be high compared to the snakes, or the number of snakes will be less in a unit area. So when we draw the next bar, it will be smaller than this. So we will be having one or two snakes, right? And finally, the top carnivore, maybe vulture or eagle, that consumes on the snake will be high or less in a unit area? Obviously it will be less compared to the number of snakes. The final peak will be less. So if we draw like this, we will get an upright pyramid. So the pyramid of numbers in a grassland will always be upright. Now let's see the number of pyramid in a pond. Number of pyramid in a pond, similarly that in grassland only. If we take the primary producers may be snails or phytoplanktons like that. If we compare the number of phytoplanktons in a given unit area, it will be high compared to that of the fishes. Similarly, the number of the smaller fishes or the primary carnivores will be higher compared to the secondary carnivores that consume on these fishes, right, in a unit area. Similarly, the top carnivore. So, the pyramid will always be upright. Similarly, if we see aquatic pond ecosystem only, but if we see the pyramid in terms of biomass, see biomass, the pyramid is inverted. Why this is like this? Because here the unit, I told you in biomass the unit is gram per meter square. So, when we take the primary producers, maybe phytoplankton, snails or anything, if we take its weight, dry weight or fresh weight in a unit area compared to the primary herbivores, the weight will be high or less? It will be less only. So, the first bar that we draw will be smaller. Now, if when we take the weight, dry weight or the fresh weight of the primary herbivore or carnivore that feeds on the producers will definitely be high. The second bar will be bigger than the first trophic level or the first bar. Similarly, the finally carnivore, the carnivore which feeds on the primary carnivores, the secondary carnivores that feed on the primary carnivore will definitely, the mass will be higher. So, the final bar will be bigger. So, if we take the pyramid of biomass in a pond ecosystem, it will be inverted, and when we take the pyramid of numbers in a pond ecosystem, it will be upright, right? Now, the final one is the pyramid of energy. One thing that you can definitely see here is the pyramid of energy will always be upright, because whatever energy at trophic level captures, when it transfers to the second trophic level, majority of the energy is lost. So, here you can see a 10% rule. 10% rule is nothing but whatever energy is captured in a trophic level, in that only 10% of energy is transferred to the second trophic level. The 90% of the energy is lost through excretion and respiration. So, if we check a pyramid of energy, it will always be upright. So, when we go back to the question, the first option was, here we have to find out which is not correct, right? The first option is pyramid of number in a grassland ecosystem is upright. Is it correct or wrong? It's correct, right? It's upright. It's always upright. The pyramid of biomass in sea is generally inverted. Sea means pond ecosystem or aquatic ecosystem, and they are asking the biomass. So, it's inverted, right? So, this option is also correct. The third option is pyramid of biomass in sea is generally upright. It's just opposite to the second option. So, we know that this is the wrong one, and we got the answer right. And the final option is pyramid of energy is always upright. That you know it will be always upright, because the energy that we transfer from one trophic level to next trophic level, it will be approximately only 10%. Majority of the energy, that is 90% of the energy, will be lost as respiration and excretion. So, this option is also correct. The answer is option C. Hope you understood the question. Thank you. Happy learning.